Having the name behind the website has really built my confidence with phoning for interviews and things like that, and I feel as if now the website's been around for a while, people in the city have heard of it, and to have that name that people recognise, it really gives you access to some really good interviews and some quite a lot of press opportunities.
It's good for CV as well, because you get a definitive thing that you can show people what you've done, so it's better than just producing coursework and handing it straight into a tutor.
For me personally, I think it was really helpful because I've always lacked confidence in my writing, even though I've really enjoyed it. And then within a few weeks of being Liverpool Life editor, I was promoted to deputy editor, and then me and Alice have both just been promoted to editor for over the summer then. So it's a big confidence boost to know that someone believes in you and actually looks at your writing and thinks, you know, this is good enough to be published and like be on the website and, you know, have a title to show people.
One of the biggest stories this year was the Hillsborough Independent panel releasing their report exonerating all Liverpool fans of blame at the FA Cup semi-final in 1989. It's been 23 years, and in the past year there's been a lot of progress. The Attorney General applied to the High Court to quash the inquests. The inquests were quashed. The report was debated in the House of Commons, and there's been significant resignations, such as Sir Norman Betterson, who was also Chief Constable on Merseyside.
Well, it's been a really good experience. We've had a lot of fun. Been hard work, but like it's really rewarding in terms of we've all the things we've done, people we've met and stuff like that. It's great.
I think it's broken down a lot of boundaries, because I think like you've spoken to people that you probably wouldn't have spoken to in like first or second year, and you know you've got to know people a bit more, and all the meetings of a Friday they're very productive at times. You know, they're quite not as much as the work hard and very serious. You know, you can have a laugh about it, and it's a bit like, I'd say it's quite relaxing, and the fact that you're speaking to people that you didn't know helps for it really.
I was in my flat and I saw that it was really foggy outside, so I grabbed my phone and took 10 pictures, posted one of them on Instagram, and from there on it just went absolutely mad on social media, Facebook, Twitter, got thousands of retweets and just went absolutely mad.
Anyone wanting to go into the third year to do journalism, firstly, it is a big step up, but it's a lot easier to get original stories than you think. A lot of people get a bit daunted by the idea of doing it, but just get into the routine a bit early, because it can be as easy as you like, and you can challenge yourself big. Always use phone rather than email, because nobody ever gets back to you if you email them.
And I think as well, one of the most important things to remember is just to be confident and remember that you have the right to ask people for interviews, and think of yourself more of a student journalist rather than a journalism student.
I think for me personally, third year, it's been such a great experience to be in the Redmonds building with this new £1 million TV studio, because it's given us a chance to be really, really creative, get our work out there using the same sort of facilities that they use in actual work industry places like the BBC and ITV. So I think just being here, being in the studio, being in the gallery, being able to explore the cameras has just been an absolutely really rewarding experience for us.
In TV, in your final year, you produce weekly news packages, which are then put together into news bulletins, which we use the gallery and the TV studio. That is then uploaded onto YouTube and put on the TVs throughout the Redmonds building.
Really enjoyed working as entertainment editor for JMU journalism this year. I've got to know a lot of people on our course that I wouldn't have necessarily spoken to in year 1 or 2. It's also given me the opportunity to be able to say I'm entertainment editor for JMU journalism, and then get interviews with celebrities like Mel C and Keith Lemon, which I would never have got if I didn't have that title.
Basically for the Advent calendar we wanted to do something creative in the run up to Christmas, so we took famous iconic photographs and we created them ourselves. So like we had Jack and Rose from the Titanic at the front of the ship. We then got 2 of the website team onto a ferry across the Mersey and took a photo with them. We got one of the lads in his Speedos down on Crosby Beach to do a James Bond recreation.
There was loads, wasn't there? But it got a lot of like hits on the site, and it was a lot of fun, but I think we also all learned a lot from it, like managing like our other work with it and just like working as a team, and we all, I think, really got to know each other a lot more as well through doing that.
Day 7 of us filming our advent calendar, and we are the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Right, Dave, perfect. I think anything into this phone, I think. What we try and do is give our students ongoing work experience throughout their final year. We've got our website, JMU Journalism, our sister newspaper, Liverpool Life. We've got our TV students working on our YouTube channel. And effectively what they do all year is that they work as journalists would do. And it's not more like being a student in their final year. I say it's more like being a professional. And that gives them the world of work skills that they need when they leave. Liverpool, the city itself, is a great story. And I'm really proud of the way we've covered it this year.